Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm over this side a little bit because that sunshine is quite bright in my eyes and I can't see the screen. Okay, how are you guys doing? I've had a couple of days off. Well, I've had one day off yesterday because on the 11/11 portal I was extremely busy with your personal readings, which were amazing readings that were coming out. So thank you for booking in on that special day. Okay, but we're back. I could go into what I'm feeling about the energy. Let's make sure we're recording. We are 35 seconds in. But I want to see what the cards want to come up with. Now I have they're not called the Druid Craft Tarot. Do we want the Druid Craft Tarot? Okay. I was going to use these cards for the Divine Masculine's energy. I felt like they would be over this side. And then the Tarot Grand Lux for the Divine Feminines. It's kind of like, what do we need to know? What do we need to hear? And there's nothing about what do we need to do. So what do we need to know and what do we need to hear? And this pack is for the Divine Feminines. But now I've pulled the Druid Craft Tarot. So let's use those. I have got the Psychic Tarot as well, but we can change the plans, that's fine. We're flexible, adaptable. Leave the Rider-Waite just there for the moment. Okay, Divine Feminine's deck. Interesting. Is it the Divine Feminine's deck? Or is this the Divine Masculine's deck? Because we've got a masculine here and we've got a feminine. Let's just pull some cards and see what the story is, what it wants to come up with. Okay, let's give these a shuffle. So it feels like the plans have changed. I felt these were the Divine Feminine's cards, but these could be representing the Divine Masculine today. Change of plan. Okay. It's cool. The pennies dropped for the Divine Masculine. He's waiting for one more coin. Whatever that means for him. He's got some pearls here. Let's have a look at what's going on. We've got some, are they pearls or pebbles? It could be crystals. Nice. They remind me of quartz crystals. They do look like pearls. Quartz crystals, and the reason I'm saying that is they actually look like little magnets as well. So quartz crystal will heighten your manifestations. Okay. The penny's dropped. He's got one penny that he's putting into, he's taken the lid off his jar. 10 of Pentacles. That's the legacy. Did I shuffle these cards because the 10 of Pentacles was on the bottom? Oh, it's the Divine Feminine celebrating. That was the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom now. Okay, completion. Tens are about completion. It looks like he's, I don't want to say a magician. It looks more like I don't know what name you would give them. A bit like Aladdin. Somebody that could, who kind of, and the snake comes out of the basket. It's working his magic. Now we have the Knight of Wands. So now that the penny's dropped, okay, it was the final thing that needed to happen. Looks like he has been saving, maybe some money. That's completed now. Now he's off on an adventure. It's the most adventurous knight in the deck. He's pushing forward. You can tell by his fist here. He's pushing through. Feels like he's got the energy of the dragons. So he's a little bit fiery. He's all fired up, this masculine, for action. Okay, he's serious. It looks like he's been working quite hard. He's got some bags under his eyes. But I feel like he might have himself a nice bag of coins. It feels like in return for the hard work. Did you hear that horn then? That would have been from like a lorry on the dual carriageway. Honk if you're happy. Are you happy, Divine Masculine? You're in love. You're ready for love. Okay, the waters look really nice and calm. Even though you have this fiery passion, your emotional state is quite calm. Being the page, you maybe would expect him to be like unbalanced, but I could tell by the water here. The fish don't swim in the water, they are swam by the water. So you're in the flow. You've been caught up. I don't know what you would call it, but it feels like a vortex of water. And it's a collective, guys, here. And I know by your personal readings, I know by your feedback, you guys are coming into union. It's happening, like for real, in the physical. This masculine here is part of the collective, you can see. The one cup there, the Holy Grail. Let's get another one. Exciting stuff going on with the masculine. I'm feeling that there's been a hold up. I don't think when it comes to like money, like give me all your money. Well, it might be. Somebody might have said that to him, like maybe somebody that he needs to pay off, or this could be an ex, someone who's trying to take all his money. But I feel like there's been a hold up because I felt like, if we say the coral reef here, the coral reef, which is actually quite nice and colourful. I was watching The Universe, David Attenborough, and he spoke about, which is on Netflix, he spoke about the coral reef, how it's all gone white because I believe it's lacking oxygen. I believe that might be. I'm not really sure, not too clued up on it. But it feels as if something's been sucking the life out of him. Okay, financially. All looks stable now. We're kind of celebrating for the masculines. Cheers. Cheers. But all you can see is the hangman. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, and the sun. Won't focus on the devil. Oh, we've got this really nice playful energy. Memories of love. That's coming through today. Memories of love. Remembering situations, events, experiences that the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, the fun times that they shared together, that's been coming through for me, to be honest, like reminiscing over events that happened like 7 years ago. And they're very vivid, and it's like, and they're all coming back. And there was a frustration coming through. I don't know what's going to come out on the feminine side, but for me, it was like, whoa, why am I left with all these like awesome memories? What am I meant to do with them? And then I put the radio on, and Sade was playing No Ordinary Love, and I found myself just going, fuck, as if like, fuck, these fucking memories, they're good. And then Maroon 5 come on. Well, they warned me Maroon 5 was going to come on. I'm thinking, are you going to be playing like memories? And they didn't. They played Sugar. Listen to the words of that. And then I turned it off when Alicia Keys come on with Falling. I keep falling in and out of love with you. So 6 of Cups coming up. Remembering the good old times. Love. Playful. Seeing as the masculine here has been extremely busy working on his pentacles, now that's completed, I feel like he wants to have some fun. And could also be reminiscing about good times here. Okay. Do you remember when we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Okay. Are we leaving it there for the Divine Masculine? Apparently we are. Right, let's see what wants to come out for the Divine Feminine's energy. If it's the Divine Feminine's energy, unless the Divine Masculine's going to take up the whole table. I feel like I don't have much room, like even on my lap. Sharing, okay. Sharing is caring. Caring is sharing. Let's have a look at what's going on with these cards on this side. Well, we have the Six of Wands. Somebody's returning. They're looking accomplished. They're unlocking this money, or they're either putting it away or they're unlocking the money. And this is going to move you guys on, the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine, through the transformation to a more peaceful solution wants to come up. And this is about you, Divine Feminine, just having patience. Divine Masculine here returning. He's got some followers. He's built up his reputation here. He's looking really accomplished and proud. Okay, he knows his worth. He's unlocked something. Still feel there's a cat in that bag there. So he's about to let the cat out of the bag. I feel like he has savings. He has a solution, Divine Feminine, for the both of you. Okay, so he knows his worth. He's built his reputation up. You can see the death figure here taking both of you to calmer waters. He has a sword of resurrection. And it feels like you've taken out those 3 swords from your heart. Do we say let bygones be bygones? Time's gone by. Okay. And it's like those times are gone, but it's now time to recreate. Divine Feminine here. 5 of Pentacles going through the transition, and I feel like this has something to do with the hold up. I'm also feeling a slight karmic energy here, as in through this transformation, the Divine Masculine, if it was a past partner that was maybe pressurising him, taking all his money, I feel like there's been they've come to some kind of conclusion, a solution has been found. Just because they're not chatting, and then you have like the kind of energy here with the Divine Feminine. I feel like you are maybe already there waiting. The Divine Masculine is coming. He may have had to have dealt with some heartache that he may have caused or inflicted upon this other person. And it feels very much as if he was waiting for like her to be okay, emotionally stable, because he's emotionally settled now. So I feel like there has been something that's gone on. There's no rough waters, so this is a completion. Divine Feminine, here you are, just waiting for this to he'll tire out. He'll burn himself out. He'll have to rest at some point. It does look like he's feeling settled now, the Divine Masculine. Okay. Let's look at the bottom of the deck for the Divine Masculine's energy. There he is. King of Love. Okay, he's ready for love. Does look worn out a little bit. Looks a bit teary as well. I surrender energy. King of Love. Druid Craft Tarot, which I then wanted to call the Rider-Waite Tarot. We know what's on there. 3 of Cups, time for a celebration. What's this? Oh, look. Tired. Divine Masculine's tired. He's wanting to have some fun, look. Feels like he's missing out. Doesn't want to miss out anymore. The Star energy. Okay. I'm still picking up a karmic energy from the Star card. I feel like this one, she's okay, she's settled now. It definitely has something to do with this energy that was holding the Divine Masculine back from love. It's like it was sucking all the energy out of him. But I feel like the Star energy now, that's the underlying energy on this side, is that this Star energy has to be balanced. It looks familiar with blonde hair here. Okay. So I feel like the Divine Masculine has done his best job that he can. But he has like the green chakra around his knee here. So it's like there is a need for love. I need your loving like the sunshine. Okay, let's have a look at the Rider-Waite then. Divine Masculine, can you tell us a bit more about this penny dropping? It's the legacy, it's the Ten of Pentacles, it's all lined up now. You're ready. It's like you're ready for the whole hog. Okay, and I felt like you were hogging my space. I picked up on the clear quartz crystal that heightens your intentions or the powers of any other crystals that they are around. This is karmic energy is coming up again here. There's a realisation that this karmic energy will need to be paid off because she's not coming with the Divine Masculine into this new realm, this new world, this new life. She's been twiddling her thumbs. This feels like waiting for a completion. This could be a divorce. But she's not. She's kind of been kept away. And I feel like Divine needs to keep this one away from this true love connection. And this is what I feel the Divine Masculine's been clearing up this mess before he can turn round to the Two of Cups, walk over that bridge, go and build some new castles. Okay. Completion here. Now he's good to follow his passion and love. Nice strong energy here. Does look like it's been tiring. He's worn himself out, but he's determined. Yeah. Okay. King of Wands will send the night out, so he's ready. He's preparing. Nice. King of Cups, King of Wands on the table. Let's get one more card. Feels like he's just waiting for the right time. The Emperor. Wow. This is kind of stressing him out a bit. So this delay, this hold up, or whether this hold up is still, it could still be present. All I can see here is a stream of light coming down onto this star's face. This may still be something that's in the process of being wrapped up. It will set the Divine Masculine free. He's impatient, Emperor, squeezing his stress ball here. The Emperor energy, he wants to get moving now. Okay. But there's still some legalities. Legalities? Am I saying that right? Okay, well, here's the love. Someone I feel trying to suck all they can out of him before he's free. Kind of like, let's bleed him for everything he's got, energy. But can't take your love away, can they? No. Or your soul or your spirit? No. Yeah, you're standing up for yourself and for love, for your intentions, because they're manifesting rapidly now. So the Divine Masculine here, he's standing his ground. He's taking back his power, blocking out anyone who tries to steal from him, and not just money but emotional, anyone who's emotionally stealing his energy. This card, the High Priestess. Okay, let's have a look here. I'm going to get another card. So I felt there was a bit of a defensive energy, keeping the Divine Feminine away, because if you have a look here, this is something that the Divine Masculine doesn't want to get the Divine Feminine involved in. So he's protecting her as well. He's protecting his love, but he's protecting her. She has such a young innocence about her. And it feels very much because this connection needs to be settled. Otherwise, the Divine Feminine is going to find it very unsettling for her nature, which is love, joy, playfulness, happiness. So it feels very much that's why the Divine Masculine has been procrastinating. Let's put them up there because that makes sense to me. Even though you, Divine Feminine, as the Divine Feminine, will know that something is amiss, that there has to be a good reason why your Divine Masculine is kind of missing. So we have, he's holding on to the memories. We have the Six of Cups. He's remembering. He's not forgetting you. If anything, it feels like you're always on his mind. Beautiful. In the background, there's 4 cups that are fading. And then you have 2 cups that are quite more visible. So forgetting the past here. And focusing on these 2 cups. Feels like this one at the front here is really strong. And I'd say that's the Divine Feminine's cup. No, actually Divine Masculine's. He's like a big teddy bear at the moment. Soppy in love, okay? The Divine Feminine's here, if you have a look, it's fading a little bit. He doesn't want your memories to fade. So it feels like he's going to remind you. Let's have a look at these 2 cards. Yeah, he's down. Okay, and it's like he's being held there. He cannot go back down or involve himself with this connection that's kind of been segregated from him now. So there's no other choice. Well, there is, he has choices, but there's definitely no choice as in returning to what he's just left. There is no return. And that fear's coming through that, does that include with the Divine Feminine that there is no return? There's a bit of fear here about you being about you accepting him, about you being accepting. King of Cups again. He's transformed, but as you can see, I've covered up his face. He could be a little bit embarrassed to show his face. If you have a look at the ring, it's not on the wedding hand anymore, or finger. It's like he's been holding a torch for you. The fish is around his neck, which really kind of makes me feel he's ready to talk. Round here he's got like a skull around his neck, which makes me talk about what's gone on. The transformation's occurred. Something's happened. There's been a big transformation here. And you're not aware of what. You've picked up on it, Divine Feminine, but you're not actually aware of the details. There's been a chain of events, because you've got this this chain here. There's been a few there has been a chain of events. Okay. And this now is what his attention is on. Regaining joy and passion and love with you, Divine Feminine. What's the bottom of the deck for the masculine before I go on to the feminines? Needing to be spiritually strong. Have faith. Faith, hope and optimism. Okay. Divine Feminine, 6 of Wands. Someone here is returning from the past. Okay, they need love. They're in a need. They're in a need for some love. Though you seem to have built their reputation. They've got some followers, so they're respected here. Feels like they've got a message from a bird to return. It's like return to sender. But I felt like that was he's coming to return all the love that you've given him. Okay. Yeah, he's very stable now. Got the King of Pentacles now, so he's serious. And I felt he was serious when we've seen the Emperor and the King of Wands. We've got the King of Cups twice. And now we have the King of Pentacles. He's being very methodical about this. Very serious. This is it. This is the real deal now. Okay. Yeah, passion. So that's what he's craving, is some passion, some light-hearted fun. And he's remembering the times. Four of Pentacles. Well, what does he have locked away here in this little secret treasure chest? Okay. And let the cat out of the bag soon. He's going to unlock something. Tower. Get ready. It's a revelation. It's a revelation to be relished, Divine Feminine. You're going to be celebrated. It's a shock of your life. Don't you just love a surprise? Surprise! Needing to be spiritually strong again and trust him. Okay. He has all the assistance here. Let's have a look at this energy that's about moving on. But there's no choppy waters. It all seems to be quite calm. These two here don't actually really seem to be communicating. It's all a bit of silence. Masculine has his sword of resurrection, and I feel this feminine, the three swords are out of her heart. And so whatever pain she was feeling in regards to whatever she was expecting, some kind of payoff, I feel that's been resolved. They found a solution. Now it feels like death is moving them both into their, because the Two of Swords is on the other side, and that's about being at a crossroads. Going within. And I feel like the two of them will be going their separate ways now. It feels like the energy's okay about this. I'm not sure it was okay with the Divine Masculine. It feels like he might have had to hand over some money. But it feels like as soon as he gives that, just hand it over, it gets paid back tenfold. That's trusting in the divine. It feels all that's coming through is, and deliver us from evil, and it was like deliverance from evil. If that's the way that you can actually be set free, okay. Then needs must. But the Divine Masculine needs love. And I feel this feminine, it's more about money. She needs money. Okay, so that they're going to go in their separate directions. What's at the bottom of the deck here? The legacy, I don't know why, but for some reason I went like this and I thought I haven't looked at the deck and you would have seen it. She'll go towards what satisfies her, and the Divine Masculine will go towards what satisfies him. Let's find out some more about the Six of Swords though. So it feels like a bit of a payoff. There is the energy of begrudgingly paying someone off, but it does free the Divine Masculine then to move on, to offer this cup of love to the Divine Feminine. It's coming in behind your back here, Divine Feminine. Okay. And he comes in quite gracefully. He's confident here, making this offer. Even though the Nine of Wands has showed up. So inside, he's kind of like crapping his pants. But let's have a look. Five of Pentacles. He's just sick of running around, chasing around. After what? The thing that he's needing is love. Yeah, this is the karmic partner. And this, I feel, is exactly maybe even those words. The Divine Masculine needs love, the money, all of that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, what we all crave for is to be with someone who loves us. So there are some things that the Divine Masculine needs to sort out here. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and it's time. This is a burnt out energy. This is he's tired. Look at his reward, his return. You can do a lot with that pentacle. Okay, that's the reading. Should we have a look at the well-being cards? Be well. I feel like these two are just wishing each other, be well, be well. Take care. Take care. Their interests are not the same. They're not in alignment. They're not on the same frequency anymore. So it feels like there's been a change of frequency. To allow well-being, I must be in joy. And that's the energy of the Divine Feminine. And that's why the Divine Masculine's been protecting you from this, this other feminine. And this is what I'm talking about, not being on the same frequency. Check out the hair today. Looks like a mop. In the same way, you cannot set your radio tuner to 98.6 and receive the songs playing on 101 FM. You must set your own vibrational tuner to one of well-being. Feelings of love, joy, passion, exhilaration, fun, interest are indications of your vibrational match to well-being. And this is exactly what the Divine Masculine's feeling. These feelings, I was going to say emotions, but they're feelings. Feelings, nothing more than feelings. Feelings of love, joy, passion, exhilaration, fun, and interest. They are all indicators that you are in vibrational match with your well-being. And they're the traits, the attributes of the Divine Feminine. So no way can this work. They're not tuned into the same frequency anymore. This Divine Masculine and this past partner. Divine Masculine's in the light. He's in joy. He wants to enjoy his life. I must allow well-being. I must allow well-being. I allow well-being. I must be in joy. And it feels very much like this will be all done and dusted before Christmas. It feels like the Divine Masculine no longer wishes to put himself through this torment or torture. There's no need for it. It's just a need for love now. All you need is love. Boom, boom, boom. Love is all you need. Should we have another card? Should we get an Oracle of the Shadows and Light? Let's do that. I look for more reasons to appreciate. And if you're with someone who could be a complainer and isn't very appreciative and is only, happy when there's money coming in, they need a check-up from the neck up. And we picked up on the fish. You can see someone here coming out of the picture, and these two are kind of together. Fish. The more I appreciate, the better I feel. The better I feel, the more I am allowing who I am to flow through me. The more I allow who I am to flow. Who are we throwing? We're throwing someone out of the picture here. It was inevitable. The more I appreciate, the better I feel. The better I feel, the more I am allowing who I am to flow through me. The more I allow who I am to flow through me, the better I feel. And this is allowing, especially those memories, those fun memories to flow between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. So I don't know if you're picking up on that today, guys. Okay. Two little fishies in a fish bowl. Look, they're wanting to kiss. I want to break free. I'm being drawn to look at this card here. The law of attraction, the most powerful universal law, is my friend. Yes, and it's magnified, look, by these clear quartz crystals. It is your friend when you learn how to play. When you learn how to play, that's all you need to do, is play. Law of attraction loves it. So let's have a look at this card. You create with your every thought. By the universal law of attraction, that which is like unto itself is drawn. You are attracting the essence of whatever you are giving your attention to, wanted or unwanted. So whether or not we want these memories, it felt like it's like haunted by memories, but they weren't horrible memories. They're just so fantastically awesome memories. So whether or not you actually want them or unwanted, if they're wanted or unwanted, you're giving your attention to them at this time. So this could be either coming through you, Divine Feminine, if you're focusing on past memories, good memories, joyous ones. Your masculine's picking up on this. But the law of attraction is always in action, guys. Okay, let's have a look at oracles of shadows and lights. I feel like we need to get a journey of love today. Haven't pulled from that deck for a while. I just want to clear my throat. Okay, let's get ready to talk then. Excuse me. As I could see the Emperor on the cup. The Emperor with the Chariot, and then the Lovers is underneath that. Okay, let's have a look at what card wants to come out. We have I Am Kali. From Death Comes Rebirth. Oh, it's Friday the 13th today. It's card number 13. Could be someone's worst nightmare. 13. Let's read about Kali. Kali is a blue-skinned Hindu goddess of birth, death, and rebirth. Here she represents the destruction phase of this natural cycle, and it is her role to clear away all that is no longer needed. She is often depicted dancing with swords and is said to cut off the head of those who do not heed the necessity of moving through these natural cycles. Her necklace of severed heads represents the end of slavery to the overthinking, over-analytical self who gets stuck when all that is needed is action. And all that is needed in this case is love for the Divine Masculine. That's what he's seeking now, love. This goddess is very strong, very powerful, and in many ways extremely protective, though her fierce nature can often frighten timid souls who fear decisive action. As she is a mother goddess, she helps with issues to do with brothers and sisters, teachers and parents, and will help with painful transitions. Once received in the message, Kali energy is already activated. Let go and allow her to assist you in releasing all that is no longer needed and in taking powerful action to change your life. So it was inevitable. Okay, it's already been activated, this energy. Let's hear what Kali wants to say. I am the dancer who moves through the fire, who wields my sword and severs the cords of energy that entangle you, and who is not afraid of the death that needs to happen. Every act of destruction is an act of creation, and this is no act of pointless destruction and brutality. I am clearing all that is leeching off your energy, draining your strength, and abrading those relationships that cannot do anything but keep you stuck. Whether you realise it or not, you called on me, and I have come to clear the path, to destroy that which you have longed to let go of. Something's time has come, and it will be born again, as nothing ever truly dies, it only changes, and that time has come. I am pure fire energy, and the Great Mother, and as I dance, the death you face brings you to new life. Divination message. Working with Kali is extremely powerful, but it is work we all do and all must do. If you have drawn this card, you are working with the energy of the fire, of the dancing mother goddess, who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential for working with her, and her fierce nature is in fact a test of your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? Can you say yes to what will come for you on the other side of Kali's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly, as she does her necklace, and know that this death is an incarnation within an incarnation, a new life within this lifetime, born of fire? Wow. That's a really strong message. We had the Tower that come up for the destruction. We've got moving through the transition. Will you wear your lessons proudly? Okay, let's get the Journey of Love cards. Whereabouts are you? A Chakra Wisdom Oracle card. We can have one of those. And then we can end on a journey of love. They're making it happen, guys. Who? But it's not you. You're to do nothing. Service. You're to do nothing but be in service. Divine Feminines, you just need to be. Let's read the message. Honey Adams. Honey Adams, I love that because Adams takes me to a masculine's name. Honey is the Divine Feminines, that kind of name. Honey Adams, I attract to you whatever you desire if you give up your desire. Wow. I attract to you whatever you desire if you give up your desire. The legend. Honey Adams loved her 3 children very much and had a rewarding family life, though sometimes she regretted never finding a career outside the home. At the end of her life, she realises that this failure was not a failure at all. She achieved something more important, passing on a legacy of service to her daughter, Franny. Being a mother is a great accomplishment. Divine Feminines, that's like us. And sometimes she regretted never finding a career outside the home. Home is where the heart is. This is someone that just was a carer, a nurturer. And this is a Divine Feminine's energy. You will leave a legacy. She achieved something more important, passing on a legacy of service to her daughter Franny. Being a mother is a great accomplishment. Inspiration. Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish things to be different, often we create just what we need. This is an opportunity to look at where you are today, give up what you think you deserve, and start being of service. I feel this is actually for the Divine Feminines. Because the message I've been getting, especially since doing your personal readings on the portal date, is that we need to settle into being the Divine Feminines. What are the attributes of a Divine Feminine? Nurturing, calm, receptive, loving, comforting. It's not she's tearing around and all aggressive and bossing everybody around. So this is the energy we need to settle into, is actually being the Divine Feminine. And if we can, let's take the Divine Masculine out of us. We should be balanced enough now to be settled in our Divine Feminine. Solely, I feel. Just for the time being. Need to settle into that because the masculine's coming in strong. And he needs room to be able to come in. So you can't really you don't need to fill his spot anymore. Okay. Personal inquiry. How does the idea of service inspire me? How can I make the most of my present situation and what can I give? The key ideas is favouritism, unwillingness to compromise values, finding contentment, the joy of service and precious memories. Keywords: compassion, loyalty, strength. Meditation. Keep relaxing until you find yourself in a place where you feel safe. Honey is there. And it's just like honey when your love comes over me. So I'm feeling, because it says about the memories, precious memories, okay? And that is a place where you might feel safe. Now, Divine Feminine, you may have felt that you were favoritism, let's say this, towards your Divine Masculine. You do anything for your Divine Masculine. But that doesn't mean that you have to kind of begrudge him. And when I said it's about like haunted by memories, but they're the most amazing memories ever. And it was nice to put in the effort and to be spontaneous and go the extra mile with each other. So that's nice. So the feelings coming through is don't regret all the effort that you put into your connection with the Divine Masculine. You served up a beautiful plate of love that he remembers. Okay, so keep relaxing until you find yourself in a place where you feel safe. Honey is there. She has come a long way to visit you. It doesn't matter what you say. Simple words are fine. Explain to Honey why this place is safe. Now she has to go. Give her a warm hug. She gives you a warm hug and thanks you for meeting her. Watch her walk into the light. What was the last thing you told her? Open your eyes and write it down. It's the part where now she has to go. And it was but it was so beautiful being in her energy. Then you can go to that energy. You can visit that energy. Okay? Just don't allow yourself to be sad within the memory. That's when you need to pull yourself out of it. You either relish in it. You want to relish in your memory. So if a memory becomes a little bit stale, then change your memory to another good one. Meditation, we've already done it. Okay. How did I go straight to did I read all this? Yes, I did. I felt like I don't remember reading that card. I don't know what happened there with that card. Another shift in vibration. Okay. A shift in frequency. It's 12:21. A shift in frequency. Let's see what card wants to come out, guys, and that wraps up today's reading. Oh, we've got a couple of cards. Okay. The first card is Coming Together. Card number 66. Clickety click. 66. Is that 69? No, it's a yin yang, sorry. Coming together. Okay. The magnetism, guys. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning self-esteem or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps move you out of a situation that would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening, however, know it is of love. This oracle brings you guidance. You are going to be moved by love, whether it is long-term or fast and furious. It is love and it has meaning. Let it be what it is, and do not try to force it to become what you think it must. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience and know it serves your growth. Wow, seriously, keep picking up on these frequencies, these patterns. The poem is two energy patterns came together, a shared frequency in a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. I love it. What an awesome reading today. Next message, Rings of Time, 44. Divine timing is granted to us as a gift. Sometimes, if we want to be further ahead than where we are, that gift can seem like a restriction rather than a generous holding. Much like traffic that moves systematically so that not only one car, but many can reach their destination according to a greater harmony and alignment, we are like individual cars that must sometimes accept red lights and at other times can flow swiftly through many green lights. And this is a divine masculine as a collective, guys. It's a collective coming together, as it was always planned to be. It is just this way, this systematic flow of divine energy through human manifestation. Your spiritual maturation is happening perfectly. There is no need to bother yourself about timing. When doors open, walk through. When there appear to be no such openings, rest and reflect. The rings of time serve you, beloved. This oracle brings you a message that the divine is completely responsible for the timing of every event, opportunity, and happening of grace in your life. All you need to do is live your life. Everything else is taken care of for you now, and this applies to all of your plans and the unfolding of all of your relationships. Let it all breathe and let the divine happen as it will. Okay, let's end on this poem. There is a beautiful silence now as I hold your hands and listen to your eyes across a span of moments called time. There are no words that say as much, nor walls that could confine the wings of our feelings or the rhythm of our eyes. Beautiful reading. Guys, have yourself a fantastic day and I will catch up with you soon. Take care, much love. Bye for now.